Thanks, guys. Yep, now just 9 days away from Hawkeye football kicking off against Wyoming in Kinnick Stadium. And I am so excited to see how this team has come together since losing some pretty important guys from last year.
Especially on the offensive side of the ball, they are having some pretty big changes this season.
That's right, and yesterday head coach Kirk Ferentz and offensive coordinator Brian Ferentz addressed the media about the last 2 weeks of camp. But the main topic during yesterday's press meeting was the quarterback position. Mary Kate Harrion has more.
Uyghurs versus Stanley. The big question since last spring and all of summer for Hawkeye football has been who will be Iowa's starting quarterback this season. And now just less than 2 weeks away from Iowa's first game of the year against Wyoming, and that question has still not been answered. But the uncertainty does not seem to worry the players or coaches.
As I said, I think both guys have improved, and but nobody's really pulling away from each other, so it's still neck and neck. And we continue to rotate the guys with the ones and twos. So at some point we're going to have to make a decision here. It'll happen sometime between now and Monday for sure.
Anything we do, we try to make a staff decision. We try to make a consensus, and then ultimately there's a chain of command and decisions have to be made. But right now, I mean, there's no division. We're all trying to find out what's best for our football team. And I would share this with you. Obviously, the quarterback thing gets the most play, the most attention, and I understand that. But we have other position battles going on too, and there's other spots where we're trying to find out who those guys are going to be. So, every day we're having personnel discussions and trying to put our best 11 on the field.
They're both outstanding young people, first of all. They're both really good students. That's not always tied into being a good quarterback, but just the way they carry themselves, they carry themselves like quarterbacks. Every year you evaluate differently and let guys compete. Last year Nate was slightly ahead of Tyler, and right now it's pretty much neck and neck. So, we'll see where it is next weekend and then probably make a decision.
Now, Coach Ferentz did say they were hoping to have an answer by Monday, so stay with Daily Iowan TV as we will give you all the updates. Reporting outside of the Iowa football facility, this has been Mary Kate Harrion for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Personally, I think it's going to be Uyghurs that gets the starting nod. He's bigger, he's older, I think he's the man.
See, I could see it being Nate Stanley because he got snaps last year and Uyghurs can't say that, but we'll just have to see. But now Kirk Ferentz also had another announcement to the media yesterday, but that will greatly affect the Hawkeye defense.
First of all, Manny Regumble will not play in the first game. He's going to serve a one-game suspension. That's for a violation of team policy. It took place in the out-of-season and will be enacted here this first week. So, we'll move on after that, and he'll be welcome back normal status after serving that one-game suspension.
I think Manny's done a great job. He's owned up to what's going on, and I think he's going to look forward to this as a learning process, and I think he's taken it as a challenge to himself, as being a leader, be on the scout team, and help our offense out for the first game.
So Manny only being out for week 1 isn't too bad, but they are taking on one of the top quarterbacks in college football on that first game.
Now to more positive news for Hawkeye football. The Associated Press announced yesterday that senior Iowa linebacker Josie Jewell was named to the preseason first-team All-America team.
Jewell, who is 6'2" and 236 pounds, a native of Decorah, Iowa, started all 13 games last year at middle linebacker for the Hawkeyes and led the team with 124 tackles, which is the second most in the Big Ten. Jewell was team captain each of those past 2 seasons and was named Iowa's most valuable player on defense in 2016.
Jewell was named to 5 preseason award watch lists, including the Lott Impact Trophy, Bednarik Award, Butkus Award, Bronco Nagurski Trophy, and the Werfel Trophy. In addition, Jewell was named preseason first-team All-American, first-team All-Big Ten by Athlon Sports and College Sports Madness, and a Big Ten preseason player to watch in the Sports Illustrated Top 30 College Football Player.
Jewell joins 3 other Big Ten players, running back Saquon Barkley from Penn State, tight end Mike Gesicki from Penn State, and center Billy Price from Ohio State.
We have your final score from Iowa baseball's game last night in Taiwan. Japan took down USA 11-5 in their third game, leaving them now 2-1 in the games. Matt Hoig hit a 3-run home run to give the Hawks the early 3-0 lead, but pitcher Kyle Schimpf gave up 5 runs and 4 earned on 3 hits in 1 inning of relief. USA finished with just 8 hits, and sophomore Lorenzo Elian tallied a multi-hit game, finishing 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. USA will face the top seed from Pool A on Friday at 5:30 a.m. Central Time. So look for those updates on our Friday morning show. Iowa volleyball starts their season on Friday, but the big game everyone is talking about will take place on Saturday in Long Beach.
That's right, Lucy. They will match up against the reigning national champions from last year. Stanford, although be a tough game for the Hawks, it will be a great opportunity to show what they've worked on this summer and maybe earn a trip to the tournament.
Yeah, I hope so. Iowa's got a tough schedule this year. They have the second toughest schedule in the country. But make sure to come back tomorrow morning for updates from Iowa baseball's game against, which will take place on Friday.
We'll also hear from Thomas Gilman on his preparation for the World Championships this Friday, August 25th. Guys, back to you.